Hi, welcome to Tarot the Heart. I have a pick a card reading for you. I'm going to be asking the cards about your manifestations. And so we have option 1, option 2, or option 3. We're going to also ask the universe, ask the cards for advice regarding your manifestation. And I'll use the wisdom of the oracle for that. But while you're taking the time to pick, and you can meditate and see which one you want to pick, or just simply choose a number 1, 2, or 3, right? While you're doing that, I wanted to share with you that I shuffled the cards for the Archangels, Oracle cards, and this one fell out, and I was very, very happy to see that it's Archangel Heniel, and Archangel Heniel, it says moon cycles. Notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations, and capitalize upon these cycles. So not only do we have a full moon, it was yesterday, but the energy stays with us, stays with us for a little while afterwards. So, and then she talks about how the moon cycles affect your manifestations, and we're doing a manifestation reading. So it's very, very happy about that. I also picked for us, for the 3 groups, a card from the Lovers Oracle, and this is the card, and it says very beautiful, right? She's touching her heart, and then there's growth. There's the tree growing in the background, and it says, imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. It also talks about manifestation and how the full moon, how you let go with the full moon, you let go of that energy that no longer serves you. And so the moon gets full, and then we start the new cycle with the new moon. And so it's all part of life, right? But okay, so we're gonna start. I'm gonna put away, so hopefully you've chosen 1, 2, or 3, and I'm going to remove option 3. Put it aside for now. And option 2, put that to the side. And we'll start with 1. We want to know, what is it that group 1, option 1, is manifesting? What do the cards? We have the first one, 4 of Autumn. What do the cards want to tell us about your manifestation? Could be why you're manifesting, or what you're manifesting, or just whatever the cards want to tell us about your manifestation. What do you need to know about your manifestation, group 1? And we have, and my heater's going on if you hear the noise. Cold here. Oh, beautiful 4 of Spring. So you have the 4 of Autumn and the 4 of Spring so far. 2 4s. And then we also have the 5 of Summer. And these cards, I like these cards because they take a card that may seem negative, but in the regular tarot, but these cards take a positive look into it. What can you do with this energy? If it's a sad energy, what can you do? Oh, look at that. And at the bottom of the deck is the 2 of Summer, the lovebirds. Beautiful. Beautiful, number 1. Okay, so number 1, you have the 4 of Autumn, which is the squirrel. And you see the squirrel is protecting. She harvested, she picked up the nuts for the winter, and she is picking them up and is keeping them safe next to her. She's protecting her whatever is valuable. So it's protecting whatever is valuable to you. And then the Four of Summer is the Otter, and it says the Four of Spring. I'm sorry. It's time to kick back, relax, and celebrate all that you have. Joy arises from success in your career, the completion of a project, or a very happy home life. So this is the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands is that card of 1111, being of service to others. It's also the card of taking a relationship to a higher level, to a new level, and it's a card of joy. Spring wands is joy and happiness, and you see them just being relaxed and enjoying the feelings, the watery feelings. And then the Five of Summer, and the Five of Summer is the Five of Cups, and it has the dragonfly. So it says, focus upon the fact that God loves you and always has the highest of intentions for you. A positive outlook makes it easier to recover from life's little difficulties so that you can move onward and upward. So this is the Five of Cups. And if you remember, if you've seen the Five of Cups in the regular tarot, you'll see that it's the man kind of hunched over with that black coat on him, and you have, or the person, and you have 3 cups that have spilled in front of him, 2 cups that are still standing in back of him, but he's very, very sad about the 3 cups that are spilled. And so this card takes a positive and tells you, remember that God loves you, and remember that to take a positive outlook on the difficulties that show up in your life. So there must have been some difficult situation, and so what you are manifesting is a happy home life, taking a relationship to a new level, and keeping that safe and secure, keeping that relationship safe and secure. We will see what the universe has to say for you, number 1. And I will put markers so that you are definitely welcome to watch the whole video. But if you want to go straight to your number first, then you can go to the markers, and they'll be in the description box. What do we have? What advice or what does number 1 need to be aware of about their manifestation? And we have a change in the wind. And of course this card means if looks like there was a difficulty, that you experienced difficulties, and you're manifesting being safe, secure, and happy in your home life, in your relationship, in all that you're doing. And so the universe is saying, yes, there's going to be a change in the wind, that you will, that you are manifesting that security and their happiness. Yes, because there was chaos and conflict. There was chaos and conflict, but that there is a change in the wind. There is a change, that you are manifesting that, and that you see how this one's standing still, chaos and conflict standing still, and this one is moving forward. The wind is pushing this one forward. So there is a change. The wind, it's reminding me with the wind going up and taking the thought, the energy up. It's reminding me to say to you the message that you need to send those worries up to the sky. You need to send them up. Okay? And then, and open your arms. Open your arms to receive all that love, all that energy that's coming to you from the universe, from God that loves you. Okay, number one, thank you. If you like the message, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done so. And I'm going to move quickly to number two. Sorry, I said quickly, and here I am. Okay. Number two, let's see what we have for you. What do the cards have for you? What do the cards want to tell you about your manifestation? What does number two need to know about their manifestation? What is it? Why? Or just what do they need to be aware of? Number two, and we have the Hanged Man, Major Arcana, Queen of Air, and Temptation. Bottom of the deck, Messenger of Earth. Messenger of Earth is telling us that yes, there is coming in the future, there is a message, or there is an invitation, or there is a change for something that's more secure, that's grounded, and that's coming in slowly, but it's coming in for you. Number two. And we have the Hanged Man, which talks to us about looking at things a different way, but also stopping, taking time to reflect and see things a different way. The Queen of Air is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, and the full moon was or is in the sign of Gemini. Now, the Queen of Air is like an expert in communication, in being direct, in removing we're talking about the moon, removing what is no longer necessary. She has the strength and the will to see things clearly and communicate that. And if it doesn't, if it's not in your best interest, if it's not in her best interest, she will use her logic and to change it, to remove it if necessary. And then temptation is talking about perhaps an obsession with something. Could be an obsession for love, for romance, sex, money, food, gambling, just an attachment. Is more than obsession. It's an attachment to something, but an attachment in a way that it's not healthy for you, because look what happens. She took a huge bite, and it has to do with the heart and maybe love. Took a huge bite out of the apple. It was too much. It was too much. And now she has to rest. Yes, she has to rest because it was too much. It's like she ate it too fast, too big of a bite, too much. So this is an attachment that needs to be let go of. And so you're sending it up to the universe. You're sending that up to the universe to have it removed, to have that removed from you, because it's no longer serving. And so you're using the cycle of the moon, of the full moon, which is perfect timing for removing what has you tied up. This in other cards is, the lovers tied up in an unhealthy way. So this is seeing clearly, removing what no longer works, and seeing things a different way, turning your life around so that anything that is causing you that is unhealthy for you in terms either health, physical health, or mental health, or just in love, in your heart. Okay, let's see what the oracle has for you. What advice do we have for number 2, please, in their manifestation? A leg up. And that's asking for help. That may be asking for help to your spirit guides. That may be asking for help from a friend. That may be just doing what you're doing, which is sending it up to the universe as a manifestation. And peace. Finding peace. So when you're manifesting, it's important to keep as much as possible to keep that energy positive. So instead of thinking, oh, this is horrible, what's happening to me, turn that around and send the universe, ask for peace, because that's a higher vibration, right? You want to keep it in a high vibration. So ask for peace, ask for help, ask for peace. And then the bottom of the deck says building blocks. It says go one step at a time. One step at a time. Notice things changing one step at a time. Don't be in a hurry, which is what the hangman is saying to you. Take time. Slow down. Take time to see things a different way and ask for help. Ask for peace. Okay, hope you liked that number 2. If you did, give it a thumbs up, please, and subscribe. Thank you so much. I'm going to go to number 3. Number 3, what is the manifestation? What is it? Why? Or what do they need to be aware of? Group 3. And we have in this deck, we have art. And that is, you see, she is mixing things together, and out of 2 or many things, she's making something happen. So definitely talks to us about manifestation. And this is the 5 of Cups. And this is the 7 of Cups. So number 3, we see in the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wands. So the bottom of the deck is telling you that yes, manifestation, your manifestation is on its way. This is the Ace of Wands, which is moving forward. It's with passion. It's with determination. It's coming in. Your manifestation is coming in. Let's ask the universe for assistance with this understanding, this manifestation, and anything that the universe wants to tell you. Group number 3 about your manifestation. Seems that you've had a little bit of troubles. Definitely a little bit of troubles. But let's see. Flexible. And new life. Beautiful. bottom of the deck, to be fair. So things will work out. This card tells us that things will balance, the situation will balance out. Because it's only fair. The universe wants you to have a good life. So things will balance out. So we have that there's this energy of mixing things up and making something that went wrong and made you sad. A sadness of losing something. Excuse me, my throat. And turning that into a positive. Turning that into a positive. And this one says, this is the Seven of Cups. And this is showing that all those cups, that because there was so much there and it was just standing, it wasn't moving, that energy wasn't moving, that it kind of becomes rotten in this deck. This deck is kind of goes way out there. So it kind of becomes rotten, and it creates confusion, and it just it just makes you feel like, what am I going to do? 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 It's worries, is too many things going at the same time, feeling overwhelmed, too much of something, creating confusion and creating sadness. And so you're taking that and you're asking that this be transformed. This be transformed into something better, to take away the sadness and the confusion. And that the universe says, be flexible. If you're asking for something that's very, very, very specific, if, for example, and it doesn't have to be your manifestation, but if, for example, you're asking for love, but instead of saying you're asking for love, you're asking for a certain person with a certain color of hair, with a certain color of eyes, with a certain amount of money, with a certain living in a certain place, then that's going to be more difficult, and because that person may not be the right person for you, that person may not be ready for you. So the universe is saying, be flexible and be open. Be open to receive what is best for your highest good. So in doing your manifestation, close your eyes and think, how would it feel to have love? How would it feel to have abundance? What does that look like, and how does it feel? The feelings turn into energy and go up to the universe, and then the universe can answer that much, much easier than you asking very, very specific things, right? So it's asking you to manifest being flexible, and that yes, your manifestation will come true and provide you with the start of a new life. You can rest assured. So send your manifestation. You see how she's relaxing and just stretching. So you put your manifestation out there and just let the universe take care of it. This confusion is stopping the universe from working as cooperatively with you as it can. Okay, so don't get hung up on all that is out there and wanting it all at the same time, because of the sadness, the low vibration feelings that causes. Concentrate on bringing in that good, positive vibration. This one is for you, I just heard. This one is especially for you, number 3. This one. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light. Imagine it dissolving into light. Creating room for new opportunities and possibilities in your life. There you go. That's your manifestation. Okay, number 3. Thank you very much. Number 1, number 2, number 3, I appreciate you being here. Please subscribe and give it a thumbs up so that I can continue bringing you awesome readings like these that you have today. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon.